It is day 10 of trying to double my lawn mowing business in the next 100 days by the end of the year. So, simple day today. I've got all day on a commercial site. Mostly hedge trimming. It's like a small 1/2 meter high hedge. It's probably, I don't know, almost a kilometer worth of hedging. So I'll do that. It'll be me today and tomorrow, or today and half of tomorrow. Then the other two guys, super simple day, just mowing. Just on all the regular mowing work. So I'm stoked. It's like nice simple day, don't have to worry too much about it. To be fair, we've had 2 breakdowns this week, equipment breakdowns, which less than, not amazing, but part of the game. I'm just glad that it sort of happened before we get kicked off too much in spring. We were early spring, so fingers crossed we can get all the breakdowns out of the way early. But so that's part of the game. You just got to figure out how to deal with it. Try your best to prevent it. Try your best to plan for it and be ready for it. I have extra bits of equipment. That's kind of why, there's a big reason why I bought all my equipment early, because I wanted to have spares as much as possible. So I'm hoping that when we hire the second guy, I'll be in a position, well, the 4th in the total crew, I'll be in a position where I can buy another setup and then we'll have a spare. Because it's always useful to have a spare. Weed eaters, I run 2 spares because there's just bits, the one thing that breaks down more often. Mowers are not too bad, once or twice a year they go down. And then vehicles, hit and miss, they're usually not too bad. Maybe same thing, once or twice a year we'll have a breakdown that ruins a day. And then other times it's just trying to get it into the mechanic for maintenance. So that's me. I'll go get my coffee, drop this mower off to the shop, to the mechanic, and then make some money. Let's go. Right, I just dropped the mower off and we're here at the job for today. So it's like all of this, these hedges here, there's a lot down there, that property across there, and then it like loops all the way around. So all of this sort of stuff. Not doing any of the grasses today, just all of these hedges. But this loops all the way around. It's a big building. There's another road on the other side that I got to do as well. And so, yeah, it's going to take me a while. I actually have no idea how long it's going to take. I've only allowed just under 2 days. So, we'll see. Might be good, might be bad. Alright, it's about lunchtime. Been about 3 hours on site. So I've only trimmed the sides of that hedge along there. Taken a while. But also it's more overgrown than it will be on our regular cadence. Because even check all the weeds. Like that shouldn't be there. But it just was in between the last guy that was doing it and us. So, got a little bit overgrown, But even the hedge, it's not that overgrown. It's probably only been 3 or 4 months and it's been winter, so it's not that bad. But it's still 3 times the distance between us starting it and the last guy doing it. So all through there. And also a couple of areas that he didn't do that we do. So, over here. And behind these, see there, I really don't like stuff touching, the hedges touching other stuff. So that was growing all through the light box there. So just cutting that little gap through there. That's what we always do. So even off houses, stuff like that, it just, I don't know, it's nicer. It looks better and it stops it from growing all weird. But still heaps to be done. We'll see. I honestly don't know how much of it I'm going to get done. I've literally only done the sides of it. And check it out. There's so much more to do. So this is where I've gone around. You can see the sides are a little bit sharper. Even this front one I need to do. and then all the way through, all the way down the end there. So, say 3 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours. So I might be able to finish all of this hedge here today. Which, to be fair, if I do that, it'll be pretty good, because then I've got half a day tomorrow, and that'll be, I think, more than enough to finish. There's like a couple of odd little bits of hedging, and then this star jasmine behind me, which isn't even bad, so it probably won't even require a rake up, which will be perfect. And we also do the Bunnings. So across there, all of their car park gardens, we do theirs as well. So it's kind of nice to have two side by side. And when, probably after this first visit, because we just need to get it done, I'll sync them up so that when I spray there, I spray here, all that good stuff. Well, it was crack up. When we did these gardens, right? And we did a mulch install. It was like 20 cubes. We got it all dropped off here and tried to do it at night time. So you can see all through there. Tried to do it at night time so that there was no cars here. Just look at that. And it was hilarious. It was like, yeah, it was carnage. It kind of worked alright. Because there was no cars, you could at least get it in the areas. And then I raked it around during the day. That was pretty crack up. Oh yeah! You won't guess what just showed up. I've been waiting. I was watching the tracking. I was a little bit worried it wasn't showing up. I got stuck in transit at customs coming in. But look what we got. Boom! Money time, baby. Time to make some money. Got the $100 million playbooks here. So this will be perfect. There's a few here I'm going to tuck into over the next little while. Is the ads related stuff. So the hooks, the ads. I'll read a little bit of branding because I just want the knowledge around it. But that's not something I'll really dive into too much. But all around the ads. Ads and marketing at the moment is what I'm going to dive into. Then over probably next year sometime, around this time next year, I'll really dive into a bunch of that other stuff, because that stuff I've already got planned, like projects I've got planned in a year's time, that stuff will come in handy. So, I'm stoked. Like, a lot of money for someone in my position, a lot of money. I couldn't afford it. I actually took money from other stuff, like the painting of the trucks and stuff. I have to just delay that a little bit, or get more funding or something. But I think it'll be worth it personally, because over the years it'll make me millions of dollars. But it's one of those things that right now I'm not going to get a good return on it now. So normally I would say, like, I wouldn't buy it normally, and I wouldn't recommend people to buy stuff like this. That's too future casted when you're in a position like this where every dollar counts. But it was something that I felt for me was worthwhile buying, because him and Mike Andes are the only two people that I listen to, and I follow their content. I watch every bit of content they put out. So apart from their stories, I don't really care about stories, but every bit of content they put out, I watch and I listen to, and I follow a lot of their philosophies, and I believe in a lot of the things they believe in, the way they look at the world. I always believe the same things as them, and to have somebody else successful and living out those beliefs is reassuring for me, because I never had the confidence to be my own person at a young age, even though I saw the world in this way and I thought about these things. So it's good to have people that are like reassure your beliefs that aren't common, because you can't speak about it to the people around you, because they tell you you're wrong. So you just get hurt feelings all the time. But anyway, the only way to prove to them that you were right, well, not that you were right, but that your beliefs are okay, or that they work, is to prove it, and that's to win. That's to make the money. Because right now, I'm only like beginning my journey in terms of actually getting results, and people are already starting to turn around and be like, okay, you're fine, keep doing your thing. Whereas prior to that, everybody told me to quit, everybody told me it's not possible, it's not going to work, I'm doing the wrong things. So finally to have some level of proof and to have those voices get quieter and quieter is nice. Yeah, very nice. So we just gotta work harder, win more, make more money, break more beliefs, and prove people wrong. Prove that we can do it. Prove it can be done. Prove it's possible.